Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to discuss how much money you're going to be spending when you come to Canada, and once you are here, how much you'll be spending on a regular basis. So let's get started without wasting any time. So when you come to Canada for the first time or when you're a newcomer, there's lots of expenses that you have to do, such as whenever you are trying to find a room, you have to do a first time deposit. So that's a one time expense. You'll get it once you go out. So whenever you're putting a deposit down, it's always half of your rent. So if someone asks you more than that, try and ask them why they're asking for it, because there's no regulation that you have to put more than that deposit. Most of the time it's half of your rent. Sometimes it might be less depending on who you're renting from, but it's never more than half. So just something to keep your eye on. The other one is you need to buy, if you are by yourself and you're living alone, then you'll need to buy some furniture. I would suggest going to marketplace and trying to find some old furniture for yourself. So such as old TV and old tables and stuff. You can buy new, some of the things new, like some appliances and some equipment, but other than that, most of the stuff you can get uh, for a better price from marketplace. The third one is, if you are coming to Canada, you have to be prepared for winters. So I wouldn't suggest that you buy your winter gear from India, because what happens is people buy that jacket or shoes from India and then they come here and they don't work because they are not designed to be sustainable in Canada. So come here, buy your stuff from here. If you want something cheaper, you can go to Walmart, or there are other stores as well which give you good deals, and then you can get your shoes and winter gear from there. So that's something to keep on mind. And most of the some of the times they will get you discount for your school, from your school or from your college. So always keep an eye on that. Always ask them if you have any offers for a student or something like that. The next one is, you have to be prepared when you come here. You have to buy a SIM card, and then yeah, it's not like any other country because it will cost you a lot. So even if you want free calling and 2 or 3 gigs of internet, it will cost you about $35 every month. So it depends. If you buy just a SIM card, you'll have to spend at least $45 in the beginning for its activation and stuff like that. And then you can choose like a regular plan for $45 or $50. That's the minimum. You'll get 10 to 15 gigs of internet, free calling and everything. So that's pretty much it. Plus the other thing is, when you come to Canada, it's a dry place, especially in winters. So you have to be prepared. Always keep a moisturizer and lip balm, because what happens is if you go out in snow and you get frostbite, it's very bad. So you always keep yourself moisturized, and then you'll stay safe. Now let's move on to how much you'll be spending on a monthly basis. So the most expensive thing is to stay, and to rent a room. You'll be looking at $300 to $400. It depends. Like it, I'm talking about like a very small town, not a big city. Even if it's a city, it's like on the outside of the city, not on in downtown, because you can't find anything in $300 to $400 in a downtown, especially nowadays when everything is going up. So if you are going to a city, be prepared to pay more than even $1,000 if you are staying in your own room. So that's something I always suggest people whenever they are trying to apply to a college. Like, find out how much your cost of living would be, because you can pay your fee because it's a one-time fee. But again, then when you are going to the city, if you are paying $1,000 rent while you could have paid 400 if you are in a smaller town, you are paying $600 for no reason every month. So always look for opportunities and always compare your options when you're applying for college. So the next one is phone bill. We already talked about it. If you don't buy a phone, so that's only $50, $40 to $50. But if you buy a phone, like a brand new phone, you can contract it out for 2 years. So every month you pay $35 to $40 for the phone, and then $45 to $50 for your plan. So that's about $100. Then again, you have your cost of Wi-Fi and hydro. That could be between $50 to $150 depending on how many people you have in the same apartment. So if you are by yourself, then you expect to pay more because you have to pay your own Wi-Fi bill and hydro bill. Hydro means electricity. People call electricity as hydro here. So that's something. And then next one is transportation. So most of the bigger cities, that's the benefit you have, that even if you don't have a car, you can travel much easier because there's public transport, and you can get like a monthly pass for 100 to $150, and sometimes you get discounts, or you can get a pass from your college that's cheaper than the if you get it from somewhere else. So it's going to be around 100 to $150. And the next one is always keep at least 100 to $150 apart, because what happens is you go out, you go to work, you come back, you are tired, you don't want to cook anything, so you have to eat out sometimes. So always keep 100 to $150 apart for your coffee or something when you're going out to with your friends or something like that. And the last one is groceries. So groceries, again, it depends, but if I'm considering you are living with another person, so for two people it's going to be somewhere around $150 to $200 for one person. Obviously it depends, every month it could be $50 less or more, but most of the time if you calculate like an average, that's how it's going to be throughout the year. So if you compare how much it is, so 400 for your room, then 50 and 50 for your hydro and Wi-Fi, and then you have to spend 150 on groceries, so that's all $650. Then let's say your phone bill is $50, that's 700. Then on transportation you spend about $150, because on weekends you don't, some of the cities they don't have public transport, so you pay for taxi, or you are coming at late at night, so you pay for taxi at that time, so that's another $150. So right now you're about $800. Then you have to keep at least 100 to $150, because it seems a lot when you are in India or some other country, but when you come here, $100 is not a lot. It's not going to go a long way. So uh, I think if you are in a decent sized city, or if you are living outside of a big city, not living in downtown, that's how much it's going to cost you every month. So um, be prepared, because when what happens is people come here and they see, oh, I got my GIC, I got a job, they start spending a lot. So try and not do that, and manage your expenses when you're new. Especially what happens is all the bad habits you start in the beginning, but once you are here by yourself for a year or two, then you start to realize, okay, that I shouldn't have spent that much money on that, or I should have saved some money from there. So that's all for the expenses, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share, and please subscribe. Thank you.